Okay, here we are again at Earth Day 2026 here at Gateway Technical College, and I am with your name.
Joe Dubanowitz.
Joe, what are you representing today this booth?
Well, I am here for Earth Day, of course, but the actual event is called Drive Electric Earth Month, and there are going to be celebrations for driving electric vehicles all over the nation, hundreds of events across the nation, all during the month of April. So I represent the Drive Electric Earth Month, which is a partnership with Plug-in America, partnership with Sierra Club, and the Electric Vehicle Association, and that's where some of the display material comes from, the Electric Vehicle Association. And I'm also working with a not-for-profit called Drive Smart Wisconsin, and they are inside, tabling inside, having people that can learn how to drive efficiently, whether they drive an electric car or a plug-in hybrid or a gasoline car. It's a Drive Smart is the focus there. So if you have a chance, you should go and see him.
So what we've got electric vehicles displayed today?
We have several. I think last count we had 16, but registered, and a few others showed up unannounced, ranging from Teslas to Chevys to Cadillacs to Nissans, and I'm not sure if somebody brought an e-bike, but that's a possibility too. So they're all lined up, ready to display their cars, and we have placards on their windshields that show what kind of range that they have and how efficient they are, miles per gallon, electric miles per gallon. My car is a Chevy Bolt EV, the original 2017, and I call it my vintage car, and I can get 120 miles per gallon equivalent, as if it was driving a gasoline car. So I really appreciate the efficiency of the vehicles.
Absolutely. And it seems like there's more options now to buy electric vehicles on the car lot.
Yes, ranging from the low end, which is the Nissan Leaf or the Chevy Bolt. They just came out with a brand new Chevy Bolt in 2027. I took a look at it. It's priced near $30,000, and the same thing with the Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf doesn't have as much range as the Bolt does, but they go up in price, 35, 40, 50, 75. If you want, you can spend $200,000 on electric if you want, a Porsche or something like that.
Yeah. And they have used EVs too as well.
They do, and they're priced according to their market value, how long they've been on the road, how many miles they're on the battery. But there's virtually no maintenance whatsoever on these cars. So the warranty on the batteries, which is the most significant part, is 8 years or 100,000 miles. And so people are trading them in with 50,000 miles on them, and they're guaranteed for 100,000 miles. And the price is significantly lower. You can get one for $10,000. So.
And what do you feel the future of EVs? More on the road? How are things going for EVs?
The future is bright because of the Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Plan, which was instituted in 2025, I believe, where legislation was passed to have charging stations all over the country, some 500,000 charging stations across the country. And the establishment came up with the idea of having them in rural areas as well as the cities. So the rule was to have a charging station available 50 miles apart from each other. So in the middle of nowhere, you could still have a charging station.
Well, the whole point of this is less CO2, so that way less global warming and more of a better place to live here on the planet Earth.
That's correct.
All right. So if anybody want more information about the association or anything like that, is there like a website or people can?
myeva.org is the Electric Vehicle Association. Pluginamerica.com. Those are the two. DriveSmart, WI for Wisconsin.com. Those are three that I can think of.
Great. Well,
And the Sierra Club. Sierra Club.
well, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming out to the event and showing the EVs cars. I'm definitely going to get one. And thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are at Gateway Technical College's Earth Day, and I'm with your name.
Yvonne Bessick.
Yvonne, nice to see you today. What a great event. And we have some great EV cars here as well. We have one next by you. Is this yours?
This one is one of my two cars.
Okay, and which one is it?
This is a 2017 Chevy Volt, and it is a plug-in hybrid. So it gets anywhere between 40 and 60 miles on electric, and then after that it switches to a hybrid engine. So average 75 miles per gallon, and I'm not sure the EV range per kilowatt, but when I first bought the car, I didn't buy any gas for the first 6 weeks. Never had to go to a gas station because I lived in the city back then, and so everything was short rides, and I could get up to 50 miles. So as long as I was under 50 miles, I never had to buy gas.
And what year did you buy it?
I bought it in 2017. I was a little bit of an early adopter. I went to college back in the 1980s for environmental science to then become a banker for 38 years. But I never lost my love of two things in college. I was really fascinated with renewable energy and electric cars and also recycling, which didn't turn out as well as we liked, but the EV cars exceeded my expectations. And so when I found that this car was available, it was affordable. There was still a rebate back then, so I got a $7,500 tax rebate, but I would have bought it even without it. Our second car was without a rebate, but it exceeded my expectations. I didn't realize when I bought it that these cars have less moving parts, so they're virtually maintenance free. I didn't have to get an oil change or a tune-up for years. I think it was 5 years before I ever even got an alert saying you might want to consider getting some maintenance now. So they're really affordable. They're fun to drive. I mean, when you hit the pedal, it goes. And last year we went to Colorado when we rented a regular gas car, and I thought there was something wrong with the car. I put my foot on the gas and it kind of just doesn't quite go. It has to ramp up as the gas is burning, and it just doesn't have the same kind of power and the same feel. So I am totally sold on electric at this point.
Technical College Earth Day, and I'm with your name.
Rich Baumgarten.
Rich, nice to see you today. You got a great car behind us. Let's hear all about it.
This is a 2022 Chevy Bolt EUV. It was bought here in Kenosha, and you get about 247 miles charge on EV and about 115 miles per gallon if you're looking at versus gas. As far as miles per kilowatts, we get 3 to 4, and in the city you get a lot more as well. Mm-hmm.
What made you decide to get one?
It was mainly about, our ecology, for one. Two, it's a much cleaner vehicle. And, we were riding in this, my wife's hybrid, which is a plug-in hybrid. So when you're on EV, it's just a great way to drive. It's like turning a switch on in your house and turning your light on and you go, So that's what I like about it. I have a combustion engine at home, for utility use, but and for traveling we use the hybrid plug-in for long distance. But I think it's great for just getting around city and local stuff, and even for longer trips. Now they're putting more infrastructure in where it charges a little faster. So there could be more, but they're making progress.
That's right. Now, when you plug in your car, do you do it at one of the stations or do you do it at your house?
I do it at home.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we have solar panels on the house as well. On a very sunny day and a nice day, I can basically charge off my solar panels for the day. No cost there, right? Um, you know, Otherwise we charge when the rates are low at night and stuff overnight. So yeah, that's
Great.
yeah.
And then basically, there's a lot more options now than there were years ago to buy electric cars. They're on the new lots and the used lots.
Yes, yes. And then the newer ones that are coming out are always more innovated and getting more mileage into them. Progress is being made. Who knows in the future for solid states, which is going to be even more range and faster charging times. So I just hope they keep working at it.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you so much for coming out and showing off your vehicle. It's a great vehicle for Earth Day, and thanks so much for talking to us today.
This could be a bicycle. Or a bag. This could be a robot. Or an airplane. This could be a playground. This could be a book bag.
Or a soccer ball.
This could be a book. This could be beautiful. This cannot be trash. This can all be recycled. Learn more at thiscouldbe.org.
Okay, so here we are at Gateway Technical College Earth Day event, and I'm with your name.
Bradley Fonz with Drive Smart Wisconsin.
Okay, Bradley, what is Drive Smart Wisconsin?
Well, we've been around for 20 years and we teach people how to drive fuel efficiently. And with gas prices as high as they are, obviously people are looking to cut back on budget items, but we have 10 tips that can save them $1 off the price of gas or more, depending on how serious they are about saving money.
What are some of the tips?
One is speed. Drive the speed limit. Speed limit means no higher than the posted limit. 90% of the cars, that's where they start and drive that over the limit. And for every 5 miles over 50 miles per hour, it costs 20 cents per gallon more in gas. So if you're going 80, you're spending like $6 in gas. People don't recognize that fact.
Well, I have heard of another solution called electric cars. Maybe you can talk about that.
Sure, electrified cars. What we believe is any electrified car is better than a gas car. An electrified car is a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or a full battery electric. And I know you were out there looking at some of the models. So we talk to people if they want to transition from a gas vehicle. We go over what their driving habits are like, and then we recommend a vehicle to them. Everybody doesn't need a battery electric vehicle, but everybody could use a hybrid because they are so much more, 40% more efficient than a regular gas vehicle.
And that's what I was going to ask. What are some of the advantages of moving over to a hybrid or electric?
Well, a hybrid vehicle, 40% improvement in miles per gallon and lower emissions, and you don't have to charge it. The next level up is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. You plug it into a regular 120 volt household current for 6 hours, gives you about 40 to 50 miles totally electric. Don't use a drop of gas. And then when the battery is depleted, it becomes a hybrid vehicle. So that's kind of the best of both worlds. If you don't need a full battery electric, and there are a lot of battery electrics that get 250, 300, 325 mile range. If you don't need a full battery electric, plug-in is probably the way to go. Gives you a lot, 50 miles of running around is a lot of miles to do in the city. Go home, plug it in your garage outlet. Next day you're ready for another 50.
Well, you have a great displays here as well. What's displayed behind us?
Well, this is 165 cubic feet of CO2. For every gallon a gas car burns, it creates this much CO2. That's just 1 gallon. So on an average car, you have 10 gallons. You can imagine 10 of these, and that's just one vehicle. And there are 2.5 billion vehicles in the world. And CO2 lasts about 200 to 250 years in the atmosphere once it's created. So when you talk about having a problem, that's part of why we have a problem.
And those numbers keep going up, and it's like we got to get that number down.
The other thing is about a gas vehicle. This 1 gallon of gas, this soda bottle of 22 ounces of gas, it's water, this is the only thing that moves the vehicle down the road. All the other gas is wasted. Inefficiency, engine heat, muffler, tires. It's like buying a dozen eggs, using 2 of them, and then throwing them out. That's what you do when you buy gas. That's why we recommend transitioning to an electrified vehicle.
So if people want to learn more about Drive Smart Wisconsin, what's the website or for more?
They can check out drivesmartwi.com, and they have a lot of information there. We're asking people to sign up to become members. Our membership is free. We have 1,100 members throughout this country, and like I said, we've been around for 20 years. Started in 2006.
At the Gateway Technical College Earth Day, and I'm at the Racine Zoo. So let's hear it. And your name?
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hey, Anna, what do we got here?
So this is my friend Jewel. She's an ornate box turtle, one of our Wisconsin native species, but they are threatened here because they don't have a lot of habitat left, but still really cool. And she's awesome because, especially now with all this rain and everything we're getting, we're going to start seeing a lot of our turtle friends starting to migrate to their summer houses. So if we ever see them, it's always great to leave them be. But if we can help scooch them out of roads in the direction that they're going, that's also always a really super great way to help our turtle friends as well.
And that's great because even at the Racine Zoo, you kind of bring out animals and explain a little bit about them.
Yeah, we always, starting up actually this weekend, today. On the weekends, we'll be doing our creature features and wildlife theaters again, where guests are able to meet different ambassador animals like Jewel, as well as lots of other ones. And throughout the summer, we're going to have lots of really fun opportunities to meet our animal friends, just lots of events going on.
That is really neat. And what else do you, anything else we can talk about the Racine Zoo?
I mean, we just, all the events going on all the time. We have a couple of grown-up events that are going to start happening, like Margarita Fest and stuff like that. Otherwise, also coming up this summer is Zoo Camp for our kiddo friends from kindergartners up to 7th graders. So we have lots of cool camps going on. We're going to have Dino Discovery Camp. For our younger friends, we're going to learn about dinosaurs. We're also going to have Nature Knows, where we talk about animal instincts, like this idea of turtles starting to migrate. How do they know it's time to do that? And then new this summer for our 6th and 7th grade friends, we're going to have field ecology, where we're going to learn about how we study wild animals and how we can help them. And all these life skills that are going to be really, really great that they could eventually put on a resume even if they want to pursue a career in wildlife studies.
If anybody wants more information about the Racine Zoo, do you have a website?
We do, racinezoo.org.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out to Earth Day today, and Racine Zoo is a great place to go visit. Thank you so much for talking with us today.